Hello, everybody. How is it going this morning? We are super excited as we are entering the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and we face a tough opponent in the Ottawa Senators. We're looking forward to a big playoff push and a big playoff run at Connor Bedard and Oscar Johansson. Both these young kids have a bright future in this organization, and if they could bring us a Stanley Cup this year with so many years ahead of them, it would be such a big moment for this organization, and I am so excited to dive into it with this group and with the leadership of Tarasenko, Tony DeAngelo, and Connor Brown. We can get this done, boys. Let's get ready. We're gonna go fire up the boys with a team speech. But you guys enjoy the first round, and if you have any comments or questions about how the team is performing, doing, or shaking things up a little bit, throw that out in the social media, because we will answer your questions when we see them. But let's go get in the first round, guys, and I hope everyone does enjoy it. I think the first thing we should do is go look at what we are getting ourselves into and view the Ottawa Senators organization. Brady Tkachuk, Claude Giroux, Alex DeBrincat, Joseph Batherson, and what I could only assume was their draft pick in 2024, third overall. Okay, he's turning out very nice for them. Taylor Radish, Adam Henry, and Alex Killorn. There's a banger of a line. That line's going to be tough on the club. They brought Sam Bennett in. Let's go. Scott Reedy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at this defense. Eric Brandstrom, and he is developing lovely. Matt Dumba. Wow. Okay. Jake Sanderson, Lassie Thompson, Bernard Docker, and Thomas Chabot is developed. Oh my god, like a monster. This actually might be a fairly tough series. Spencer Knight. Okay, this just got interesting. They have Spencer Knight in there as their starting goalie. Okay, hopefully we can get by them here. How did they finish in the regular season? 41 wins, 34 losses, 7 overtime losses. We're not gonna delay. Let's get into it, and let's see if we can get past these Ottawa Senators. We're gonna start out the first period, even shots. Ottawa's actually tearing away a little bit on shots as they're aggressive. Toronto seems to popped off, but we get our first power play. Can we capitalize on it? No, we do not. Yes, we do, actually. Sorry, my mistake. Connor Brown does tuck it in past Spencer Knight. So Connor Brown, the man that got overlooked, he's the one that kicks off the scoring. And then Chandler Stevenson finishes one out in the end of the first as Toronto takes a 2-0 lead. We do give Ottawa 5-on-3, but Toronto kills that. So that's just absolutely lovely. And we're coming to the end of the second period as we give Ottawa another power play, but we kill it. So the team is playing fantastic in their first game. They are not going to let these Ottawa Senators just walk all over them and do whatever they want. We are going to... Actually, the shots are fairly high. It's a 50-shot game so far. We get a power play. Ottawa gets a power play. Nobody scores on either. So right now, it's just the one power play goal. Lundstrom comes in and just buries the put-away goal. Spencer Knight not looking to be the goalie that we thought we were going to have to fear. So who was doing it for Toronto? Connor Brown, a goal and an assist. Oh, we are really going to have to consider signing him back next year. That is just crazy. Lundstrom gets a goal. Oscar Johansson gets an assist. Rookie's first game in the playoffs, and he gets an assist. I love it. One shot, playing good minutes. Just, he's after it. One person we don't see is Connor Bedard, who played 13 minutes, had 2 shots, but didn't get anything. But no fear. I feel like he will get into game 2. He's just got to find that score sheet. We're going to walk in here into game 2. Hopefully we could... oh my god, and we give up a power play right out of the gate. We don't want to be getting into the habit of doing that. That's how you lose hockey games. And it's actually a slower game than the first game we had in the series, as it ends the first period 0-0. And we clip into the second, only having one penalty so far between the two clubs after 20. And We give Ottawa another power play, and Brady Tkachuk barriers one. We can't be taking penalties as we give them another power play, but that's okay. We kill it off. Samsonov's playing very well, and another power play, and the boys get through that too. Ending the second period, we are down by 1. They gotta find some fire, but we give them another power play. We gotta discipline this group. This group is playing very aggressive, and it's gonna end up costing us games if we don't slow it down. As we're coming into the end of the third period, the shots are 31 Ottawa, 24 Toronto, and we're gonna end this second game with an Ottawa victory. It's looking like, so that's upsetting, but is what it is, and we're gonna have to try to fight past it. Connor Bedard actually played 19 minutes in that game. What an outing! Only 1 shot though. Tarasenko though was buzzing the puck at the net with 6 shots. I think we can get game 3. We're gonna have to hope that we can get game 3, but time will tell. Time will tell. So here we go, going into game 3 against the Ottawa Senators. Unfortunately, a team in Ontario will not be advancing into the second round of the playoffs, and we hope it's Ottawa that doesn't advance. But Ottawa's draft pick comes in and tucks one before Connor Bedard can get on the board either. So like, we need to figure this out. There we go, Oscar Johansson. 2 points for the rookie in 3 games. You love to see it. The kid is he's been amazing for us. He started out slow at the beginning of the regular season, but come towards the end of it, he put up 65 points, and he buries another one. Let's go. 2 goals in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and he is not shying away. But Shane Pinto, he ties up the game coming into the end of the second period. And it looks like we're going to have a tight one for the who wants to take the lead in the series. 22 shots Toronto, 20 shots Ottawa, 2-2 game. We're hoping Toronto can stay disciplined. They get a power play, but they don't do anything with it. Like, that was a story of the first play. It was the story of last year's playoffs, and it's a story of this one. And Ottawa gets a power play, but they don't do anything with it. Coming into the end of the third period, are we going to overtime? Yes, we are going to go to overtime in game 3. Who wants it more? And Brady Tkachuk says him and the Ottawa Senators want it more. Even though Oscar Johansson tried his best, he just couldn't overcome the Ottawa Senators. 3 shots, 2 goals, -1. Connor Bedard does get his first point of the playoffs, so let's hope that gets him going. As we go into game 4, Ottawa has the series 2-1. Hopefully Toronto can tie it up. We give them a penalty right away. We learn nothing. We don't play disciplined hockey here apparently, but Oscar Johansson comes in and gets another one. Victor Olofsson, after losing the C at the start of the season, it does not faze him, and he comes in and buries a second one, giving the Leafs a 2-goal lead, even though we have way less shots than the Ottawa Senators. Going into the second period, still we haven't hit double digits in shot yet. We just did it there, and Ottawa's creeping up on 20. So like, Ottawa's pushing hard to get this game back within 1, and Toronto's got to start playing some solid defense to slow these shots down, or we are going to see them lose this lead. Coming into the second period, it has stayed 2-0, but Ottawa gets a power play. They're going to have fresh legs, and they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything with it, but they scored right after. And they get another power play, but Toronto gets a goal right after killing the penalty, and Noah Hannafin gets on the board. 3-1 Toronto, coming 7 minutes left in the third period. It looks like we're going to be tying this series up 2-2, and we're going to go into a game 5 with a hot group of hockey teams going on here. 42 shots for Ottawa, 29 shots for Toronto. This is going to be a crazy series. Lundstrom gets 2 assists, Hannafin gets a goal, Gunther gets an assist, Bedard gets an assist, Jeannot gets an assist, Johansson gets a goal, the rookie is on fire, and Olofsson gets a tuck. Everybody is just going to be buzzing and playing good hockey. Can we get game 5? You love to see your rookie leading the team, 4 games, 4 points. Can he keep it going and maybe get 5 or 6, make it 5 or 6 points this game? We will find out as we launch off into game 5. 5 minutes into the first period, there is nothing. 2 shots to 2 shots, slow period. And Ottawa is going to get on the board with Killorn. That kind of hurts. Hopefully the boys don't let it break their confidence and they can tie it up by the end of the first. but they don't, even though they're out shooting the Ottawa Senators 10-8. Power play Toronto, and they get to bury one on it. The power play comes through. Dylan Guenther ties it up 1-1. Toronto is actually getting a good shot lead here, where it's 18-16. They get another power play goal. Oscar Johansson, the kid is tearing it up. Connor Brown tucks one in on a power play. So the power play is buzzing here in the second period as Toronto takes a 3-1 lead going into the third. Chandler Stevenson buries one 25 seconds into the third period. Claude Giroux says, let's get Ottawa cooking. Can they come back, or is Toronto going to take the 3-2 series lead? 4-2. Oh, Tim Stützle throws one in the back of the net. 4-3 Toronto. Oh, yes. Connor Bedard finds his first goal of this playoffs, and Toronto is going to win 5-4, even though Claude Giroux buried one with 58 seconds left, trying to put some pressure on the club. Oscar Johansson, 1 goal, 2 assists. The kid is unreal. Connor Brown, 1 goal, 2 assists. Connor Bedard, 1-1. Guenther, 1-1. The youth with Guenther, Bedard, and Johansson is looking good. Many years to come, we hope that those 3 players can just keep bringing this organization Stanley Cups. We haven't got one yet, but with Oscar Johansson, 5 games, 7 points, the kid is heating up. So what we'll do is we'll go to the third. We'll sim up until the third period, and then we will watch the third period depending how it goes. Chabot tucks one in right away. He doesn't want to disappear yet, but if we can get into the third period with a tie, as Dylan Guenther buries a tie, we will broadcast mode the third period so we can watch it out and see if we can eliminate the Ottawa Senators in Game 6. 9 shots Ottawa, 8 shots Toronto. Toronto takes a 2-1 lead going into the second period. Can they keep firing away and just having a blast? Ottawa gets a power play, but they don't do anything with it. Halfway through the second period, Toronto has a 2-1 lead. The shots are in Ottawa's favor. Toronto gets a power play. They don't do anything with it either. We're going to end the second period 2-1 Toronto. This is going to be quite the third period. So here we go, kicking off the third period of Game 6. Can the Toronto Maple Leafs take out Ottawa and move on to the second round? Stützle's wrapping around. Chabot takes a nice shot short side, but Samsonov saves that. Sandin gets hit trying to get the puck out as Bedard races up the middle, gives it to Tarasenko. Tarasenko drops it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo back up to Bedard. Around to Johansson. Back to the blue line. Oh my God, the boys are just clapping it around. Johansson gets it back to D'Angelo. Johansson's going to move it into the corner, but Brady Tkachuk takes it off him, gives it to Stützle, and Ottawa's going to go the other way. Connor Bedard picks off a pass. D'Angelo's breaking in. Take the shot, D'Angelo. He does not. He cycles back to Tarasenko, who moves it to Johansson, and Chabot picks off a pass that looked like it was going back to Tarasenko. Stützle comes in. Batherson takes a nice shot, but Samsonov gobbles that up. Both teams have been playing just phenomenal hockey in these playoffs. Ottawa wins the face-off, but big hit out of Connor Brown to give it to Chandler Stevenson, who's going to take it up the zone, and he is going to lose it to the Ottawa player who, oh my God, what a deke pass. Victor, oh my God, I got caught up in the moment there as Soderstrom got deked through, and then DeBrincat made a nice move to try to tuck past the goalie, but Samsonov makes a save. Giroux gives it to Dumba, who gives it to Nodgaard, I think is how you're going to pronounce that kid's name. And then Stevenson gets it out, and he is rushing in the middle, but he gets bumped off the puck. I don't see who has it down in the corner, but Soderstrom loses it to Giroux, pounds Giroux off the puck, but they are in a huge puck battle right behind Toronto's net. As we're going to get it to Jeannot, and Jeannot is going to move the puck up to, I don't know who that was, but he fed it back to Jeannot, and Jeannot almost scored. Nice play by the Leafs there, but Killorn's got it. He gives it to Pinto, and Pinto's going to give it. Oh my God, what a one-timer that Samsonov rips the glove out of the air and saves that puck. The face-off being to Samsonov's left. Can Lundstrom win this draw against Pinto? Yes, he can, as he lifts the stick and throws it back. Walker's going to have it, but Walker loses it to Killorn. Killorn walks out front. Big save, Samsonov. Samsonov's been clutch in this third period. We get Lundstrom Pinto again. Pinto wins it. Bernard Docker takes a nice shot, but it gets blocked. Pinto takes a shot, but it gets blocked. And then we're going to get the puck battle in the corner. Joseph comes out. It was a weak shot that Samsonov gobbled up for another whistle. We're going to get Raquel. He wins the faceoff back to Walker. Walker is going to cycle back. He didn't like what he's seen. He resets, gives it back to Raquel. Raquel gives it back to Walker. They are just playing fetch right here, catching the puck with each other. And then a little dump and chase. Gives it back to Ottawa with that dump and chase. They did not get into the puck. Brady Tkachuk comes in, does a little, how's she going with the spinneroo? And oh my God, Tim Stützle just sends one wide of the net. Oh, big pass by Brady Tkachuk that Tim Stützle taps to the net and Samsonov robs him as Murray's coming out the other way. He dumps it in. We got a battle in the corner right here. And Armia grabs it, cycles back to the corner after grabbing it, and he comes out front. He tries short side, but cannot beat Spencer Knight over the shoulder. Ottawa's coming into the zone. Drake Batherson, he drops it to Bernard Docker, but Bernard Docker loses the puck battle backwards, and it's back in the neutral zone. Batherson's coming in. This does not look good, but Bernard Docker can't stuff it in the 5-hole as Samsonov makes a huge save. The boys look like they're going to get it out. Raquel gets hit in a bad spot, giving Ottawa 3-on-2. Nice defensive play right there. Johansson, the rookie that is on fire, coming over the blue line with the puck. Raquel kind of takes it off him. Johansson gets it back. Can't get the shot on net. Nice feed by D'Angelo. And then we got Taylor Radish coming in. But Murray strips the puck off of him. Samsonov puts it in the corner, which D'Angelo takes behind the net, and he feeds it out to Tarasenko. So Tarasenko's on his way into the net. He's got a shot opportunity, passes it to Johansson a little late, and Johansson cannot put it on a good net opportunity. Chabot's coming out, feeds it to Radish, feeds it to Henrique. Henrique is going to cycle back, but he tries to pass it to the bottom post of the net, and Johansson picks it off, feeds it to Tarasenko. Tarasenko gives it up. Oh my goodness, what a shot and what a pass. And oh my God, Johansson sets up Tarasenko, and Tarasenko can't bury that. He goes off for a line change. And then we got Henrique coming up. And Henrique loses the puck from a bump, and the boys pick it up. Connor Brown's coming back. Connor Brown is going to take it back into the slot. Shot opportunity, but he doesn't. He gives it to Bedard. Bedard gives it to Victor Soderstrom. Soderstrom cuts out in the middle, cannot get the tip. What a setup that would have been. Ottawa loses the puck to Connor Bedard as he gets into a nice puck battle, throws it out front. Dangerous play by Connor Bedard. Connor Brown coming up the wing, gets absolutely crushed. We are going to get a fight. Let's go, boys. We have a fight in an elimination game. Pump him. Pump him, Hannafin. Get in there. Give him the uppercut. One. Give it to him. Give it to him. Big uppercut. Big uppercut. Hannafin's got this fight. Come on, Hannafin. You've got this fight. Give him another one. Give him another one. And Hannafin takes the win. Let's go. That'll get the boys going. Big fight to get the group going in this elimination game. Halfway through the third period, the Leafs are winning 2-1. Can they hold off this Ottawa organization and get themselves into round two? As they play the puck deep back into Ottawa territory, Dumba is being chased out, but he is going to cycle the puck and throw it back into the corner because he didn't like what he sees. Resets it to Sanderson. Sanderson throws it up to Giroux. Giroux has been dangerous in these playoffs, and he set up a play there that got broken up by Murray. Murray's holding the puck up against the boards. Dylan Gunther is going to play it out to Chandler Stevenson. Chandler Stevenson breaking into the zone, and he tries to set it back up to Gunther, but that play gets broken up. Sanderson puts it out in the middle, but big pickup by Janot. Oh, big pass to Gunther, and Gunther can't bury it. That would have been a nice 2-goal lead for Toronto there, but they're still sitting 2-1. A little deep by Claude Giroux, passing it around well. Ottawa has the puck in the corner. The rookie comes out. He fed it to Giroux. Giroux could not make a good contact on the one-timer. Johansson coming in on that. The kid's been dangerous. What a pass to Tarasenko, and what a goal. Tarasenko gives the Leafs a 2-goal lead in the first round of an elimination game in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's go. Toronto's looking good right now, and can they do it? Oscar Johansson, by the way, is in the leaderboard as a rookie for playoff points in the first round, which is huge. Tim Stützle wins the faceoff, and he's coming in. He takes a hard shot. Samsonov just rips that glove out of the air, making a huge save. The faceoff wins are crazy. 34 faceoff wins for Ottawa, 25 faceoff wins for Toronto. And this game, 7 minutes left, is looking like it's gonna be a good Toronto elimination game. Samsonov rips that one out of the air. Fun-filled fact, this organization gave up Colton Parayko and 3 first-round draft picks for Oscar Johansson, and they are not regretting it as this kid is leading them through the playoffs. Connor Bedard coming in over the blue line, loses the puck. Johansson picks it up, but he loses the puck to Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk gives it to Bedard Docker. Docker throws it up to the wing, who gives it to Stützle, back to Bedard Docker, and Samsonov, again, as solid as he's been, makes another save in this game. Connor Bedard's going to take this face-off. Can he win it? He does not win it against Stützle. And then Stützle deflects a puck out front, and Samsonov grabs that out of the air. Again, Bedard wins this one, though. Sandin is going to grab the puck. He's going to lose it against the board. That's tough right there. Batherson plays it to Stützle, who puts it on net. Nothing really comes of it, but it was a scary opportunity. Tarasenko throws the puck up to Bedard. Bedard's going to come in. He stops, sends the shot on net, and Spencer Knight makes the save. 37 shots Ottawa, 29 shots Toronto in this 3-1 game. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period. Can Toronto hold on to this 2-goal lead and take Ottawa out of the playoffs? Sandin plays it up to Tarasenko. Tarasenko gives it to Johansson. Johansson slows it down, but then gives it to Tarasenko, who loses it entering the zone. DeAngelo picks it up, enters the zone, and then loses it to Eric Brandstrom, who feeds it to Pinto all the way across to Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett with a huge deke, but they lose control of that, and Ottawa gives the puck back to Toronto. Toronto kicks it, doesn't get it out of the zone. The zone was held by Chabot, and Chabot feeds it over to Brandstrom, who gives it up to Chabot and Joseph. Oh my God, what a play by Ottawa, and they just fall short as they hit the post. Armia's looking like he's going to attack the zone by himself. Big move Armia, but he loses the puck to Brandstrom. Brandstrom gives it to Bennett. Bennett gives it to Brinkett, and the Cat comes in into the O-zone, and he tries a deke, but absolutely gets destroyed. He is picking up his thoughts as Raquel goes in and loses it to Knight. Knight plays it to Dumba. Dumba plays it up to DeBrincat after getting crushed, and DeBrincat charges the zone and gets hit again, but this time he takes that hit fairly well. Oh my God, Norgren make a huge shot, but saved by Samsonov. Rasmus Sandin loses it again. That's tough. And then big hit again by DeAngelo. He has been huge in this playoffs with the hits. Gunther coming across the line with a little deke and a little moving. He pass. Oh, what a shot! Rebounded. Armia picks up and just buries it in the back of the net. I got so excited about that 4-1 lead in Toronto, I just couldn't call it. That's Armia's first goal of this playoffs for fun-filled fact, and we just the Toronto Maple Leafs took that player as a throw-in in their trade to get rid of contract, and that was the only player that they were willing to give up. So that was a nice little goal there to give Toronto a 3-goal lead as a throw-in player in a trade. Chandler Stevenson plays it up to Jeannot, but Jeannot loses it. Stevenson grabs it back, gives it to Dylan Gunther. Gunther takes a rip on that, but that gets saved by Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight starting to make some pretty big saves, but a little too late. Henrique coming in, gives it to Bennett. Bennett rips it. Big save on Samsonov's part. Rebound kicks out, and Radish rips it on net, but Samsonov makes that save as well. Can Stevenson win the draw in his own zone? Yes, he can. To Soderstrom. Soderstrom's going to play it up to Gunther. Gunther is slowing down through the neutral zone, letting people catch up. Plays it back a little bit to Stevenson, and then Stevenson caught in a phone booth with 4 Ottawa Senators and loses the puck. Henrique tries to play it up, but Jeannot rips it off of him. He flips it down deep, and it is going to be icing as Stevenson can't get there first. 1:34 left in this game, this elimination game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can they take out Ottawa? Stevenson has been clutch on the dot, but he loses that one to Pinto, even though the boys have possession. Noah Hannafin's going to grab the puck after a wonderful fight that got the team sparked to get them where they are. Stevenson plays it up to Hannafin. Hannafin skates it into the zone. And he is going to check it up and skate back, but he loses it, and Killorn now has it coming into the zone for Ottawa. Cuts deep to Stevenson. Big shot. I meant Joseph, sorry. Big shot, big save by Samsonov. 49 seconds left in the game. This one looks all but over. Toronto is going to round 2 of the playoffs. Johansson grabs the puck, though, and Johansson's coming up. He's just going to flip it in. Just flip it in, keep it deep. They can't score on you down there, and smart play by the rookie. Tarasenko's going to check up, send it back to his defenseman. Walker is going to throw it to Bedard. Bedard's going to throw it to Johansson. The kid's been absolutely fire. Why would you not want it to be on his stick? Murray is going to get bumped off the puck, but Bedard is going to put pressure on the corner in Ottawa's territory. He can't get the puck back as Thompson has it. He feeds it up to Killorn, who gives it to Batherson. Batherson's all alone, takes a shot. Samsonov makes the save. 11 seconds left in this third period. Connor Bedard wins it in his own end. Tarasenko's going to carry it out, and that is going to end the game. 8 seconds, 4, 3, 2. Connor Bedard doesn't take the shot, but he does take a hit. You don't like to see that as the game ends, and Toronto eliminates the Ottawa Senators, and they are going to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's go, Toronto. Little sportsmanship here, the handshake. Connor Bedard rocking some beautiful flow. And then look at this. Just, you love to see it. Talking them out. Go get them, boys, for Ontario. But Connor Brown suffered a concussion in that game. That is not going to be good to see how the boys get past that. We're going to move ahead a day, see who we're going to be facing. The Vegas Golden Knights look like they might take out the Edmonton Oilers. Seattle beats Winnipeg. It looks like we're waiting to see who we're playing. Florida-Boston is going on right now. So that's a fun series, with the times. Curtis Douglas is injured, but that's an AHLer. He'll be okay. Connor Brown is back before we even have to go into another game. So that is nice to see. He gets to rest up. And, the boys get to play Boston in round 2. Round 2, the Stanley Cup playoffs. Toronto, Boston. Boston had 44 wins last year. Toronto had 53. Can Toronto handle the Boston Bruins in round 2? What about that Oscar Johansson, guys? 6 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. This kid is putting the team on his back and just going with it. Connor Bedard did get injured, but he looks like he's going to be healthy and ready for game 1 against the Boston Bruins, which is nice to see. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous going and playing Boston, but we have home ice advantage, so hopefully we can take care of that and get rid of Boston quick before any upsets happen. Big first round, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Thank you for coming to this press conference, and until the round 2, you guys have yourself a wonderful day.